What is up, Virgo? How are you guys doing, man? Let's go ahead and knock you out an extended reading for May 2024. So basically, when I do extended readings, I normally do that when I get a little bit ahead of myself, right? And I get a little bit too much done too early. So I'm going to go ahead and give it one last swoop and see if I left any crumbs on the table before we move on to the mid-month messages, and that's where I check to see if timelines have changed, but we'll get to that momentarily. So, May extended for Virgo. For those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, all the information on how you can go about doing that is down there in the description box of this video, okay? All right, let's jump into this. So let's take one more swoop through. Let's look at what's coming in next. Three of Wands reversed. That's interesting. Hang on a minute. So that's kind of a spoiler alert when it comes to the next part of this particular video here. Whenever that happens like that, yeah, okay. So, spoiler alert. I don't think the next person coming in is the person that you're interested in. I don't think so. But the good news is, I do think that when the next person who's due to come in makes their way in, whoever it is that you're thinking about, whoever it is that you're interested in, you're going to drop that, forget about that, and move forward with this person. This is going to help you let go of whoever it is that you're interested in. Spoiler alert. Death card. Okay. All right. Let's see. But you know what? I do think it may not be somebody that you're interested in, but I do think that it's somebody that is currently interested in you. It might not even be, it might be, I kind of feel like it's somebody that you know, but it's somebody you never would have suspected. You know, like maybe somebody at the workplace or, something. I kind of feel like you know this individual, you just never would have ever suspected connecting with them because you're entering into a whole new cycle. A lot of very unexpected things happen when you enter a new cycle. So I know it's been a slow, gradual, transitionary process. The majority of you have been feeling that a new cycle is coming. And, the death card is actually a positive card, okay? It's a slow, gradual, transitionary process out of one chapter and into a new chapter. And it happens slow and gradual. You don't want it to happen too sudden, abrupt, and unexpected, or that would be the Tower card, basically, So, yeah, I think that you're connecting with somebody that you never would have imagined connecting with. And at first, honestly, you might not fall for this individual immediately. I don't really see you getting swept off your feet and like just, oh my God, holy shit. Not quite like that, okay? Not quite. Matter of fact, you may be doing the best that you can to not let your emotions get in the way when it comes to this connection at all. Like at all. But, spoiler alert, this will be long term. This will be long term. For those of you who are inquiring or interested in having children, I do see that could possibly be a possibility. I don't know, man. You're really, really, really fighting to hold on to your logical mind here. Really, really fighting. You're trying to be as smart, as logical, as reasonable as possible. And it may make it kind of difficult, to have an actual connection at a real deep level with this person. It very well may. This is kind of weird. Could be a Scorpio, by the way. Let's see who I got here. I got Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius, Cancer. Could be somebody at a distance, by the way. Or Taurus. Well, let's look at this person's energy here, because we're kind of spinning in circles here with this first spread. Let's see how the next person comes in. How are they feeling about you? What are their actual intentions? What's their energy look like? What's going on with this person? Ooh, death card for them too. So this is a whole new cycle for them too. Whole new cycle for them. Wow, this person might be struggling financially a little bit. Yeah, I think this person might be kind of going through something rough. They could be going through some hard financial times. I don't know anybody who hasn't gone through some hard financial times lately. So that may be like, well, duh, who's not going through some hard financial times right now? But I don't know. I think they may be coming on a little bit strong for you. Maybe that's another reason why you want to kind of take a step back a little bit. You may kind of feel like they're being a little bit love bombing, maybe. And you can kind of pick up on the fact that there's the Seven of Cups again. This came out in the last spread too. That they probably have a lot of options available to them. So you're really wanting to check and make sure that they're actually willing to like settle down with like you and only you, and they're not just going to run off with some other person, Now they are getting over some heartbreak. I was going to try to steer around this shit, man, but past energy always gets drug into new connections. They are getting over some heartbreak, but they see a really good opportunity with you that they don't want to pass up. So, but maybe they're just really not in a place right now to connect emotionally on a really deep level. And even if they were, I kind of feel like you're keeping them at an arm's distance anyway. So doesn't look like they have bad intentions. This, you know what this looks like to me? Kind of looks like confusion to me. This just looks like confusion, I think this person's interested in you. I'm not really convinced that you were all that interested in them. And in the beginning, there's going to be some weird bumps that you're going to have to overcome before you finally agree to let your guard down and let this person in, and before you end up seeing, the potential here for this connection. So I think we got the outcome, basically. This is going to be long term. I'm not thinking, yep, as soon as I said it, there it is again. This is absolutely going to be long term. Let's just get the advice. Let's get the advice. Hang on a second. All right. What's the advice? Seven of Pentacles, you're already doing that. That's what we spent this whole time fucking talking about. You're already doing that, so I don't know why that came out as advice. Okay. What I would say, though, King of Cups reversed. What I would say is this is going to take some patience. You're already doing this, too. So all this stuff that it's telling you to do, you're already doing. Like all this energy already came out for you. So if you're wondering whether or not you should handle this situation differently, I don't think so. If you want to keep the person at an arm's distance, that's totally fine. If you want to take things very slow and let this person in very slow, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But the only thing I think that I would say is that at some point within the realm of common sense and common human courtesy, don't forget that at some point you are going to have to start letting that guard down and letting this person in at some point. At some point. One thing that I see that destroys a lot of connections is that two people come together with their guard up, right? And I'm not saying that having your guard up is a bad thing. That's fine. Fucking the dating world is a cesspool in 2024, you know? So two people come together with their guard up. And then they're both waiting on each other to start letting their guard down first. Like, I'll let mine down after you. You go first. I'm not letting my guard down. You go first. And then we just end up staying stuck like this. Okay? And then after a certain point, that window of opportunity for the two of you to start connecting starts to expire. You cross that line. And now, after a certain point, if we haven't let our guard down, then the energy is going to start getting really fucked up between us, and it's going to eventually end up leading to the demise of the connection. So just keep that in mind. You know, like I said, this will be long term. Nothing wrong with keeping your head above water and being logical about this so that you can think straight. Nothing wrong with analyzing this situation from every possible angle to make 100% sure that you want to devote your time, effort, and energy to this. Nothing wrong with keeping them at an arm's distance while you just communicate. Nothing wrong with that. But at some point, you might want to take initiative and start maybe letting your guard down first. Just a little bit. You don't have to drop it all the way down. Just, you know, slowly. Let the person in slowly. Okay? All right. Let's take a look at that person that you're interested in, even though that spoiler alert came in the beginning. Let's see what's happening with Virgo and the person that they're interested in. We kind of already saw what's happening, but let's just, I guess, break it down energetically and see what's going on here. Ooh, strength card reverse. Some of you interested in a Leo, possibly. You know what? You're starting to realize that this is more of a learning experience than anything. Some of you are really starting to sit and think, man, is this supposed to be just teaching me some kind of lesson or something like that? Yeah, okay. Now, here's my question, and I know a lot of you get sick of hearing me say this, but whenever this card comes up, I have to ask you. Because this is, most readers on YouTube call this the card of a missed opportunity, all right? That's just the little go-to that most YouTube readers use. And yeah, that's one of the many ways you can look at this card. But the question is, why is he missing the opportunity? Why? Does he even know the opportunity is there? Or is he ignoring it on purpose? Right? Or does he just not even believe that an opportunity like that could ever be handed to him because he doesn't think he's good enough, right? So I have to ask you, does this person even know that you're interested in them? I have to ask you that when this comes out. I will say, if you have not made your feelings known at all, you've never said or done anything to indicate how you feel, this person has no clue that you're even into them. No clue. Not a clue. Now, if you have, though, that's where it gets a little bit dangerous. That's where I'm kind of expecting to see Eight of Swords. I don't see the Eight of Swords, though. If you have made your feelings and your intentions known, either A, they're ignoring you on purpose, or B, they just still really don't quite comprehend exactly how you feel. Even if you, like when you don't speak the same love language as somebody, you can say it, you can speak your feelings, you can show your feelings, but that they won't understand it. They won't pick it up. You see what I'm saying? I think this person's hung up on the past. This person's hung up on one of their exes. Right now, they just kind of have their options open. They're pretty much just open to anything and everything, anything they can get their hands on. But I don't really think that they want to settle down right now because they're still hung up on somebody that they walked away from. So I don't really think they're trying to like, I think they want to stay single. Okay. Well, do they even have feelings for you at all? Let's see. Does this person even have feelings for Virgo? Does this person even have any feelings for you? Let's see. Do they even have an interest? Do they even have an interest? Hierophant. Two of Cups reversed. This is telling me that, Seven of Swords. Well, with the Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, yeah, I think so. I think so. But with the Seven of Swords there, just because they have an interest doesn't mean that they're actually willing to like get with you, be with you, and treat you right. Y'all know who that is, don't you? You know who that is, don't you? That's the fuckface of the tarot. But Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, yeah, they have an interest in you. They do. They do. I just think that they're so hung up on the past with the Death card here that they're not wanting to jump into an actual committed relationship with anybody. And if anything, all they want to do is go out and play games. Kind of like whenever somebody gets their heart broken, they just want to go out partying and drinking just to distract themselves from their pain. I don't think they're trying to settle down with anybody right now. Now, you might be able to get this person in bed. Oh, shit. Probably easily. Oh, as soon as I said it, too. As soon as I said that, I'm grabbing the Devil card. So there you go. Devil card, Seven of Swords. You could easily get this person in bed, but probably wouldn't really go very far past that. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying, man? All right. Well, again, the last one kind of spoiled this whole part of the reading, but I'm going through the motions anyway. Let's get some advice here for this. Let's get the advice. What is the advice? The Four of Wands in the reverse. So, in life, sometimes the universe just won't let something fucking happen. Doesn't matter what it is. Maybe you're trying to get a certain job. Maybe you're trying to move to a certain place. Maybe you're trying to get into a relationship with a certain person. Maybe you're trying to buy a certain car. Whatever it is. And sometimes for some fucked up reason, the universe just won't allow it to happen. All right? Well, sometimes we got to take a step back and trust that the universe is doing this for a reason. Now, I know that's hard. And I know you hear people say things like everything happens for a reason. You hear that. You hear people say that a lot. And that's easy to say that from the comfort of an armchair. But when you're stuck in the middle of a situation, it's kind of hard to keep that in mind, isn't it? When it's you and it's your situation and you have your energy, your feelings, and your emotions, wrapped up in something, it's hard to remember that everything happens for a reason. It's hard. So sometimes we got to take a step back and say, okay, universe, I'm trusting that whatever this is I'm trying to do, you're not letting it happen for a reason. I'm trusting that. I'm trusting that you saw things I didn't see. I'm trusting that you see things that I don't see. You know things that I don't know. I'm going to trust that maybe, just maybe, I don't want this as bad as I think I do. That if you actually did give me what I want right now, it would be more of a punishment than a reward. All right, universe, I'm going to trust you, dude. I'm going to trust you on that, man. But like I said, the universe will end up bringing somebody into your life that will take your attention off of them. And I think that's what the next person coming in is going to help you do. It's going to really help you take your mind off of this person and put you on a new path. All right, now let's give one more look at the person from the past. Person from the past. If you are not thinking about or inquiring about somebody from the past, this is not for you. Any crumbs I left on the table about Virgo and the person from the past. Ooh, you're starting to get over this, aren't you? You're actually starting to get over this. Now, I'm not saying that you are 100% over it, but you're not losing sleep over it like you used to be. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So first things first. Okay, so the person from the past is still playing the victim. And they're still keeping a very close eye on you too. But they're still playing the victim. Boo-hoo, poor pitiful me. Anytime your name comes up in conversation, oh, you will never believe Virgo made me treat them like shit. Oh, Virgo made me go cheat on them. Virgo twisted my arm, held a gun to my head, and made me go cheat on them. Oh, I'm a poor, pitiful victim, you know. They're playing the victim, absolutely. And they're out there just looking for somebody new. For those of you, now this only may be a couple of you, but when it comes out, I have to say it. For those of you who may be a little bit more blessed financially than your average person, or maybe you're just more blessed than this person financially, and you're wondering if they were using you for your money, this is the overall energy of the spread. But it doesn't have to be money. This could be anything, being taken advantage of for anything. Man, I'm going to tell you what. When I used to live in the ghetto, do you know how many people I would see in relationships over the stupidest shit? Right? Man, I can't break up with her. She got a car. What? You're dating her because she has a car and that's it? She buys me cigarettes. She goes to work, she has a car, and she buys me cigarettes. That's why I'm with her. I swear to God, I've heard it. Swear to God, I've seen it and heard it, man. I ain't even playing with you. But, so, okay. But with the Fool card in the reverse, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords reversed, this person's keeping a close eye on you, but they ain't about to come forward. They way too scared to come forward. They already know what you're going to say. They already know everything you have to say. Let's take a deeper dig at their feelings, energy, and intentions. Deeper dig, man. Deeper dig. Let's get a deeper look at the past person's feelings, energy, and intentions. No, they haven't fully moved on from this. No, they have not. No, they have not. Could be a water sign for some of you. Page of Cups reversed. So, like I said, they still check in and keep an eye on you from time to time. But their number one priority right now is to try to find somebody new. Try to find somebody new. That's all they want to do. I think they do want to talk to you, but they're too afraid to reach out to you. They're waiting for you to reach out. Three of Wands, Knight of Swords. They're waiting to hear from you. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to start a conversation with you. They don't really know how to break the ice with you. Plus, they already know everything that you would have to say anyways. Five of Wands. Well, let's get the advice. Let's see if it would be a good idea for you to reach out to this person. Would it be a good idea for Virgo to reach out to the person from the past? Would that be a good idea? What would happen? What's the best advice here? Seven of Swords. I mean, if you are hoping to have an honest, open, vulnerable, genuine conversation with this person, shit, you can chuck that out the window. You can chuck that shit right out the window. This person ain't going to be open with you. They ain't going to be honest with you. They ain't going to be real with you. So just so you know that, I mean, Five of Swords. Man, I mean, I tell you what, maybe for some of you, well, it would also depend on how long ago you all separated too. That would play a big role in this advice. I think this is mainly for those of you who separated from this person a while back. 6 months ago, 8 months ago, a year ago. Maybe a conversation would actually be able to help you lay this to rest. Maybe it would. Maybe it would. Because there's something about that time spent away from somebody that allows you to gather your thoughts, allows you to extract all the wisdom you need from that experience and start integrating it into your future. And then once you reconnect with them, though, I don't know if you've done this before, but a lot of times you reconnect with somebody from the past and this whole new light is shining on them. And it's weird. It's unexpected. You wouldn't expect it. You'll just be like, oh, I see who you really are now. Now it makes sense. I see that situation for what it was now. Now it makes sense. Whoa, holy shit, you know? So sometimes that can help. Sometimes that actually can help. But just know that the two of you are karmically tied. So if you don't think you have the integrity, or you don't think you have the strength, the inner strength, to be able to like talk to this person without being triggered, without, you know, having expectations and being let down, I would try to avoid it until you're strong enough to just get closure with this person. And I know that's going to be different for all of you. There's some of you watching who are more than ready to hit this person up and get closure. There's others of you that if you talk to this person and they said the right thing, they could reel you back in and, you know. So just go inside and use your better judgment. I'm telling you, with the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, if you still have a weak, soft spot for this person, I would wait until you've done a little bit more healing. Or you could end up getting sucked right back into that trap again. It's very possible, okay? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Virgo friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Thank you, Andrea, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if y'all would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.